Good morning, Eagles. It's time for your morning jolt. Today we're introducing you to Gimkit, a fun new game that your students are going to beg for. It was invented by a high school student from Seattle who created it to be a game that he and his peers would love to play. It's got catchy tunes, a fast pace, and you can hose opposing players. I mean, what's not to love? Technically, Gimkit's free, but it only allows you to create 5 sets, each of which can only be edited once. I've heard a rumor, though, that the district is considering buying a subscription. This would allow you to have unlimited kits that you can edit as often as you would like. So once you sign up for Gimkit, you'll want to get started by creating a kit. Click here to create your kit. Give it a title, and then choose how you want to get your kit. You can build one through Gimkit, import study terms from Quizlet, or import text from a spreadsheet. I use Quizlet a lot, so I usually import, but it's easy to create your own too. You can choose to do multiple choice or text input, but like other text input games, there's no wiggle room on spelling or using similar terms. You can also select Kit Collab, which allows students to write questions for your kit, which you can then accept or reject. I love this because it's a great way to get kids thinking about their thinking, and that way they can start thinking about what you might be assessing them on their next test. You can set up classes, or you can have students sign in with a name. As always, you can bump out students with questionable nicknames. The advantage to setting up a class is that you can use this later to assign Gimkit as homework. It easily connects through Google Classroom. And you can have classes compete against each other during the year. Of course, Gimkit will track this data for you so you can see growth over time with your students. Gameplay is fun and easy. You can customize your gameplay, solo or in teams, give them money to start out with or not, customize the length of games, and choose whether or not they can do power-ups that will hurt other teams. Just like most other games, kids will enter a join code and can either enter a name, or if you set up classes, they'll select their own name. You need to front load your expectations on this though. Kids aren't locked into choosing their own name, and the same name can be selected more than once, so you might wind up with a class of 30 kids with the same player name if you're not careful. Gameplay moves fast, and there's catchy music. Players earn money by selecting or typing the correct answer. The player or team with the most money at the end wins, of course, but it's fun to spend that money along the way. Players can buy upgrades, like multiplying their winnings, or power-ups, like freezing other players so they can't answer for 15 seconds. Players can even pay money to change the music temporarily. Kids will beg to play this because it's fun and competitive. As a teacher, though, there are some useful tools embedded for you too. You can run reports that will show you a breakdown of how many players got each question right or wrong, and it will also show you stats for each individual player. I hope you give Gimkit a try. If you want help setting up a kit, drop by and see us. Until next time, Eagles, we'll see you in the tea room.